So, I've got a bizarre story here, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Above It All, the show where I bring to you what I think you need to know. I try to program you so that you can be a good little drone. And speaking of good little drones, this is something as a philosophical question that I've had a lot of interest in. How come adoption is so vigorously, and extensively tested when it comes to like the parents and the potential parents and all those environments? They usually fail, but at least they put up the front of that. Yet, when it comes to having your own children, there's no test whatsoever. Anyone is allowed to have children and then abuse them their entire lives. And this is an example of that. This girl here was a teenager who had a rare disease, and COVID basically meshed together with that rare disease and ended up in her death. However, she went to a COVID party because her parents dragged her at a church. So there's more info here. Mother even tried to get the hospital to give her hydroxychloroquine at the hospital. Was proud that she kept the hospital from intubation. I read this in another news article, but basically she kept the child out of the hospital for over a week and was feeding her hydroxychloroquine, the little meme drug that Trump keeps talking about, and that this is faith healing. They brought this person to a church for a COVID release party, as they called it, and then they tried to faith heal her, and then gave up, and then she died? Think about that. This is Trump's America. Today is the 17th birthday of my beautiful baby girl, Carson Davis. Sadly, we will not be celebrating as we had planned. Carson is in the ICU at Golisano Children's Hospital, fighting for her life. She has COVID-19 and rapidly deteriorated on Friday when I took her to the hospital. We don't know the extent of the heart, liver, and lung damage at this point. I am quarantined in her room with her and assisting in her care. The doctors are refusing to give her hydroxychloroquine, citing new studies that this does not work and can be harmful, using it against their policy. This is very upsetting to me, as many of you know how I feel about that. She is not eligible for remdesivir due to the liver damage. I don't know what that is. This is someone who's bought Trump's bullshit and literally killed their child with it. So much to the point where she's in the fucking room saying, "Oh, I'm so upset. Oh, ah!" Unbelievable. To parents, grandparents, and guardians with school-age children, many schools and businesses are mandating the wearing of masks to attend and enter. The following site was created by an attorney and may be useful for you. Feel free to share if needed. Don't mask our kids! This is days before her fucking child died because they didn't believe in coronavirus. This is days before. And this is the church that they went to. Service is back and better than ever. We will be having our release party in the gym tonight. Release party? This is a death cult. And I don't want to be rude to anyone who's religious that watches me. I do respect disorganized religion, or at least organized religion in a good sense. But this is why I just do not trust religion. Because this person has been fucking primed and groomed by a fucking weird, predatory fucking death cult. And they use their child as a sacrifice in the name of Donald Trump, saying, "Oh, I need to treat my child with this meme drug, and if I can't, then she won't be allowed to go to the hospital." And of course, nothing is going to be happening to this church. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen to the mom. Because we don't live in a just society. This is what you have to understand. We just don't live in one. We live in a shit-fucked society. We live in a society that says you can kill your child with impunity. And then she has the audacity to cry and whine, "Oh, my good child, oh!" It's a death cult. Trumpism is a death cult. QAnon bullshit is a death cult. If someone ever believes in this shit and they claim to have children, find out their information and see if you can get their children to be taken from them. Because seriously, this is disgusting. And the same goes for anti-vaxxers. The same goes for all these weirdos that think faith healing is a thing. There is no faith healing. If you kill your child because you believe in a fucking internet 4chan conspiracy theory, I'm sorry. You deserve to be in prison. That shit is repra-fucking-hensible.